took it to 10.
Big time hit,
game.
And that's going to be a walk-off RBI single. Swung on, chopper to third. Here comes the go-ahead run. It's over the head of the center fielder, and it's a home run.
Oh, my
goodness.
Homer.
Welcome to the KVB pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the Culver Cavaliers Baseball Club hosts Hoosier North Athletic Conference foe, the Winamac Warriors. This is Indiana High School Baseball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play on the diamond, our sports analyst, Kevin Hannon. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. Welcome you to Cavalier Field in beautiful Culver, Indiana, 46511. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com as we get ready for our third spring sports broadcast and first baseball broadcast of the 2025 spring season. We have talked with both head coaches of the Culver Cavaliers, Shane Lowry, and the Winamac Warriors, Mark Hendricks, on the Saturday Sports Line a couple of times. When we look at the away team in today's contest, Winamac skipper Mark Hendricks and his Warriors are doing very, very well to start the season. They started their 2025 campaign with a tough loss to the Knox Redskins 10 days ago. The Warriors were in control for the entire game until Knox clawed their way back and made an amazing come-from-behind win. The final was 8-7. The Warriors didn't waste much time, though, as they beat Carroll on April 8th, 20-14. Argus twice, 12-0, and then 21-1. Then last night they played the Cavs of Culver and won 11-1. The Warriors come into this matchup at 4-1 on the year and 3-0 in HNAC play. When it comes to hitting, Braden Mathias leads this team with a .571 batting average up to this point. Right behind him is Caden Runk hitting it right at a .400 average, and then rounding out the top three is Cody Wheeler averaging a .385. As a whole, this team has a .336 average with an on-base percentage of .495. They have 47 hits, 71 runs, and 50 RBIs on the year already. Mathias also leads the team in OBP, averaging a .682. Will Malco leads with 7 stolen bases on the year. It's obvious this team is aggressive, and we look to see that from them again in this one tonight. Looking at the pitching for the Warriors, they have used 4 different arms through the 31.1 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 2.23. They have allowed 14 hits, 24 runs, and have struck out their opponents 65 times. Brody Winsler leads this team on the mound with an ERA of 1.97. He broke the school strikeout record in a game last week with 20 Ks on the day. From top to bottom, it looks like this Warrior team is rocking. With us this evening, breaking things down and analyzing play on the diamond, we are honored to have longtime former area coach Kevin Hannon back this season to help us. Welcome back, Coach. Glad to have you.
Thanks. Glad to be back. Let the season begin.
Spring is here. The weather, I was looking a little weird earlier this afternoon, but then the sun peeked out. I think we're going to make this one happen.
It wouldn't be baseball season unless it was real feel in the 40s and about a 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing straight out to center. So we're ready.
Well, what are your thoughts on the Warriors after that rundown?
I know they're usually – Mark's teams are aggressive. They are usually athletic. They have pitchers that – know what they're doing. They throw the ball over the plate, change speeds. So impressed just looking at the way they've played so far. Well,
we go ahead and turn the page and look at the Culver Cavaliers. Head coach Shane Lowry and his Cavs got out to a tough start. They started their 2025 season on the road against conference opponent Pioneer and lost 15-0. They hosted Pioneer the next night and fell 19-6. This past Saturday, they traveled to La Crosse, Indiana, and fell 11-0 to a very solid Tiger team. Then last night, as we mentioned, they fell to Winamac in the first of two games here. 11-1 was the final as the Cavs come into this matchup searching for their first win of the season, still 0-4 on the year and 0-3 in HNAC play. When it comes to hitting, Jonas McEwen leads this team with a .333 batting average. Right behind him is Nick Schouten, hitting right at a .250, and then rounding out the top three is Kyler Weegar, also averaging a .250 at the plate. As a whole, this team has a .160 batting average and an OBP of .259. They have 12 hits, 7 runs, and 5 RBIs on the year. Cavs freshman Cale Bushman leads the team with a .444 on-base percentage. Senior Adam Peterson leads with 2 stolen bases. And then looking at the pitching for the Cavs, they have used 5 different arms through the 18 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 14.78. They have allowed 33 hits, 56 runs, and have struck out their opponents 31 times. Jonas McEwen leads the team on the mound with an ERA of 4.85. A junior already, McEwen is a big leader on this Cavs team, and that's who we will see on the mound this afternoon. Coach, your thoughts on the Culver Cavaliers? It was a tough first week.
Yeah, and I know that my last year of coaching, the McEwen brothers were both freshmen that year. And they stepped in right away as freshmen and played a big role. They were talented baseball kids, and Culver's building. I love the way they keep after it. Their kids play hard. Excited to see a well-pitched game tonight. Well,
and then sometimes turning right around, you learn a little bit about that team. Even though it'll be a different pitcher on the mound, you still kind of learn the intricacies. Is it really nice to have a quick turnaround like this for either team?
Yeah, I always like playing back-to-back nights. Whereas if you play in 2 separate days, you're going to see a different pitcher. If you've beat them with your 2 or your 3 pitcher, you got your number 1 sitting back there. So there's a little bit of strategy to that, and the hot hitters coming in. So your game plan as a pitcher, you saw who ripped the ball last night and who's aggressive on the base paths. So you kind of know that going into tonight's game.
Well, we are expecting another great afternoon of Indiana High School Hoosier North Athletic Conference baseball action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports, as we are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight. That is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned as we will hear from Shane Lowry of the Cavs and Mark Hendricks of the Warriors after the break. That's in the KVB Coach's Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
I'm talking with head coach of the Winamac Warriors, Mark Hendricks. Man, Coach, couldn't think of a better start really for you guys. We talked about that Knox game while they came back and won. You guys were really in control of that game. So really, from where I'm sitting, this is a great start for your team.
It is. It's been a while since we've been 4-1 to start a season. I know that. I'll give the kids a lot of credit. We're road warriors right now. We haven't played at home yet. Some nice trips in there with Carroll and Argus, and you know what? They keep climbing on that white dog, and they go get it done. So the credit's all to them, really.
Well, you've got Addison Allen on the mound today. Talk about what you want to see from him pitching-wise. Pitching seems to be the theme for you guys, and defense. You guys are really doing a good job.
Yeah, Addison was, my number 2 all last year, and I expect him to get back to there. He struggled early, but so the other guys who've kind of ramped it up here their last couple starts, so I'm hoping Addison, follows suit. If he stays in strike zone, it'd be a good day for us. He's got a natural tailing fastball. If he's around the plate, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, and then you talk about swinging the bats. Don't know if there's a better team right now in our area swinging the bats than you guys right now, and that's a compliment, Coach. You guys are really putting up the runs on some teams. What do you want to see today in hopes that continues?
Some more line drives and ground balls. We kind of been hitting a few more pop-ups, fly balls than I'd like to see, but once season starts, there's not much practice time. I'm excited about Wednesday and Thursday. We get practice time. We can get back to the tees and get some things worked out. But overall, they've been doing a good job at the plate. We talked about last year. We had way too many strikeouts, and we're trying to cut those down. But you're going to strike out. But if you do, go down swinging.
Sure.
We took a lot of called third strikes, and we're just trying to be aggressive all the way around.
Yeah, you've been doing this a long time, Coach. It's always an honor to talk to you.
Yep, I appreciate you guys coming.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
Talking with head coach of the Culver Cavaliers, it is Shane Lowry. Coach, yesterday, tough loss to the Winamac Warriors, but there were some positives to take away from the game, just in talking with some of the assistant coaches. You come back today to see the Warriors, HNAC foe, on your home field again. What'd you learn about them yesterday?
Yesterday we learned we can play with them. Caleb, through 3 innings, pitched well, just didn't, play behind him, didn't make the routine plays, and that'll kill you. They had 4 hits and 4 earned runs, and it was 11-1-5. So if we can cut down on mistakes, we got to put the ball in play, have to hit it to stay with them. Jonas had a big home run there in the first inning, hoping everybody would feed off that, but I got to give credit to their pitcher. He kept us at bay. We put the bat on the ball, took too many third called strikes, but if we can cut down our errors on routine plays and you put the ball in play and make them play some defense, this game should be a lot better.
Yeah, Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Okay, as we get set for Indiana High School baseball action, what are your keys to the game as a Winamac Warrior, Coach?
Well, I think like Coach Hendricks said, their game plan today is to get Addison Allen back on track as their ace on the mound. So it'll be important for them that he comes out and throws strikes and is around the plate.
Keys for the Cavs?
just to jump out and get hot early with the bats and just keep the momentum going and put a little more pressure on Winamac defense.
All right, that is our keys to the game. Time to sit back and pop open an ice-cold Coke and chill. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Cavs in the field to start today, we will see Nick Shelton in left field, Adam Peterson's in center field, and Owen Tanner in right field. The infield shows Drake Zorich at third, Kyler Weegar at second, Caleb McEwen at first, Cam Whitworth will be the shortstop, Cale Bushman behind home plate as the catcher, and Jonas McEwen gets the call to start on the mound in this one. For the Culver Cavaliers. For the Winamac Warriors, their batting order shows center fielder Cash Roth leading off, the left fielder Will Malco, pitcher Addison Allen, and then the third baseman Hutch Martin as the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth will be shortstop Braden Mathias, then first baseman Cody Wheeler, second baseman Peyton Addinger bats seventh, catcher Xavier Adriano is at the 8th slot, and at the bottom of the lineup we will see right fielder Brody Winsler. That is our starting lineups, our LAP Waste starting lineups for today, as we will be back to get set for the first pitch. You are listening to WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Culver, Indiana, welcome to broadcast number 3 of our 2025 spring sports season, to see the Culver Cavaliers host Hoosier North Athletic Conference foe, the Winamac Warriors. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, as WKVI will always be there. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all KVB sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer today at Cavalier Field is Mike Bushman. The scoreboard operator is also Mike Bushman, pulling double duty today. The official statistician is Cavs assistant coach Paul Dunn. Our umpires for this evening are Rick Podell and Jack Peters. With us this afternoon, we are honored to have sports analyst Kevin Hannon along for the call. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School baseball action from beautiful Culver, Indiana. Well, both head of umpires are here at home plate. Head coach Mark Hendricks is walking out. They had this chat yesterday with each other as head coaches. Maybe a different umpire crew today, but usually this part of the what is really said. What do you guys really talk about here?
Ground rules. Just the ground rules of the field you're playing on. They both played here last night, but the umpires might not be aware of what specific ground rules are. And then just reminders, whatever the officiating points of emphasis are from the IHSA this year. Usually it's sportsmanship, a reminder to hustle them on and off the field. And
you're not just cracking jokes?
No, it depends who the umpires are. Some umpires are funny, and they'll get a little personable before the game. But the worst feeling in the world as a coach is when you go up there, and I went up to home plate once, didn't know either ump, and I cracked a joke, and they both just looked at me, and I thought, oh boy,
this is going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long game because they think I'm an idiot before we even started.
Well, last night we talked with head coach Shane Lowry for the Culver Cavs. He had mentioned that Jonas McEwen had gotten his first home run of the year. That was a big moment, a positive moment to build off of, but the Winamac Warriors just really, they're able to put the runs up. Head coach Lowry had mentioned that, some errors on their end, allowing guys on bases and putting him in position, but that's something that head coach Mark Hendricks has talked to us about on Saturday morning is we just want to get guys on base. We want to get them in position and then let our runners do the talking from there.
That's kind of the changing way of the game. On base percentage, get guys on. You can't score unless you get guys on, and does it really matter if they get on by a walk, get on by a hit?
Anything.
Just get them on and be aggressive and put the pressure on the other team.
Yeah, Will Malco doing a good job base running, several stolen bases already this season. But the Winamac Warriors come into this game, and like we talked with head coach Mark Hendricks, that game against Knox, they really had controlled it the entire way, and Knox just had a miraculous comeback there late in the game, just over 10-12, right at 10 days ago. So that started their season, and since that time, I mean, you think about it, they had 7 runs in the first game, 20 in the next, 12 in the one after that, then 21, 11 last night. It seems like it's going to be hard to slow down these Warriors.
Yeah, and that's usually something you don't see scores like that until you get into more of the heat of the season. I mean, 40 and 50 degrees doesn't usually add up to 20 runs a game. Offensively, because the kids aren't comfortable. It's their first couple games out there, but they're off to a good start. It'll be interesting to watch over the course of the year to see if they are able to maintain that.
Yeah, another interesting side note about the Winamac Warriors, they haven't had a home game due to the infield. Of course, their whole infield was redone. Storms came through, of course, right after they had redone that. So they've actually had to switch some home games to where they were actually going to be hosting. So that's kind of an interesting side note. They haven't had a home game quite yet, but really, like Coach Hendricks said, these are road warriors.
Well, and there's something to be said about that. I've had years, and it depends on your team, but if you have to get on the bus and go play baseball, and that's all you have to worry about, you don't have to worry about your parents coming up to the fence at a home game. You don't have to worry. As a coach, you don't have to worry about checking the field. You're just going, your focus is on baseball.
And that's it.
And there's something to be said about that. There's a lot of years where I would rather get on the bus and play a majority on the road.
Well, and they get another opportunity to come back tonight. The Cavs hungry for a little bit to show the Warriors they're a little bit better than what they were yesterday. And like Coach Lowry said, clean up the errors. Defensively, sometimes it's just a bad hop. Sometimes it can be where the infield grass, where it hits and stuff like that. What are some things as a head coach you're kind of telling your infield, maybe some outfielders, to kind of maybe focus in a little bit better to kind of thwart that error issue?
Oh, you just got to – you have to be aggressive as an infielder and as an outfielder. But as an infielder, you have to not let that baseball take an extra hop if it's a ground ball. You want to cut down the number of hops. Don't give it a
early.
chance to take. Yeah, get it early. Come and get it. Be aggressive. Don't let it take that bad hop and get by you.
Well, I think we're standing by to turn things over to our public address announcer, Mr. Bushman, here, as I think we're standing by for our national anthem, as we'll go ahead and turn things over.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the varsity field of the Cavalier Baseball Complex for tonight's Hoosier North Athletic Conference varsity baseball game between the visiting Winamac Warriors and your Culver Community Cavaliers. Starters, first for Winamac, number 14, Cash Roth. Number 2, Will Malco. Number 15, Addison Allen. Number 6, Hutch Martin. Number 23, Braden Mathias. Number 44, Cody Wheeler. Number 18, Peyton Attinger. Number 5, Xavier Adriano. And number 22, Brody Wensler. And now the starting lineup for your Culver Community Cavaliers. Leading off, playing shortstop and wearing number 21, Cameron Whitworth. Starting on the mound, batting second and wearing number 24, Jonas McEwen. Wearing number 25, playing first base and batting third, Caleb McEwen. Hitting in the 4 spot, wearing number 35 at third base, Drake Zorich. Your second baseman and fifth batter, number 16, Kyler Weir. Designated hitter for the Cavaliers, wearing number 43 in the 6th slot, Blake Milam. Playing left field, batting 7th and wearing number 13, Nicholas Scouten. Batting 8th, wearing 5 and catching, Cale Bushman. Wearing number 8, playing center field and batting 9th, Adam Peterson. And your right fielder is number 12, Owen Tanner. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please rise, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. Catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Tonight's first pitch is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on your local hometown radio station, WKVI. Mitch Columbi, along with sports analyst Kevin Hannon. Glad to have you back this season, Coach. This is going to be a lot of fun. I was glad you said yes.
It is. I'm really looking forward to it. I enjoyed my rookie year last year, and hopefully, well, I must have done okay. I got asked back again. So
well, you know the game. That's a start. It doesn't hurt, does it? Well, we will see on the mound, as we talked about, Jonas McEwen. He is doing very well. He's been a big-time baseball player since I first met him his freshman year. He's always been someone that stood out. He was one of our Tyler Roth WKVI Athletes of the Week his freshman year, but right now he's coming in with an ERA of 4.85, and if you know Jonas, he wants that to be pumped up a little bit more, or pumped down, I should say. Pumped down a little bit more. He wants to kind of control that a little bit more, and then his twin brother, Caleb McEwen, also on this team, someone that stands out, but they have a lot of returning players, and we remember from last year also another name that I saw on the sophomore. Freshman last year was Hunter Albert, also Blake Milam. These sophomores now, they got their first year under their belt, and they come back this year with a little bit more. What's something as a transition you always saw as a head coach from freshman to sophomore?
Well, a ton, especially if they played varsity baseball as a freshman. The game slows down a little bit when you're a sophomore. As a freshman, they're coming straight from travel ball or pony league, whatever the area you're in, but they come into high school baseball. It's a fast game, and it takes you a while to adjust to it.
So stepping up to the box first for the Winamac Warriors is the leadoff man, Cash Roth. We know he has the wheels. He's been an athlete at Winamac for several years at this point. He will face Jonas McEwen tonight for the first time, as McEwen will deal. Slings it past, and Roth swung on it. He wanted it. A little heat there from Jonas McEwen.
Yeah, good start. Gets on top.
Next pitch from McEwen. Chopper foul back to the fence. So 0-2 count here for Jonas McEwen to Cash Roth. The Warriors want to get him on base. Next pitch, fouled off again.
Yeah, he's been right around the strike zone. Roth's looks like he's gonna battle him and not go down easy.
McEwen kicks and deals the 0-2. And just outside, good eye there by Roth, taking a ball. Just missed. Jonas to deliver. Bouncer back to McEwen. Hits his glove, and that allows Cash Roth to get to first. And he comes up a little hobbled there. Maybe he pulled a hamstring.
Yeah. Coach didn't even look at him. I think he's all right. No, just a hot one-hopper back to the pitcher off the end of his glove. Just fell in front of the shortstop for a base hit to lead off the game.
Now we see into the box for the Winamac Warriors is Will Malco, the left-handed hitter facing the right-handed pitcher. First pitch is a called strike with one on and nobody out here in the top of the first. The 0-1 from McEwen. Bunt shown. Roth takes two, and he will slide in easily. And that's that aggressiveness on the base paths that we've talked about in the Winamac Warriors.
Yeah, just no hesitation there. Second pitch, a little batter showed bunt. I don't think he ever planned on it, but now the batter's in 0-2. Important for him to try to hang in there.
Malco steps back in. Swing and a miss. Strike three, and Malco goes down swinging for out number one with one in scoring position. So a good job by not allowing Will Malco, who leads the team in stolen bases, on as well.
Yeah, Jonas is pumped up right now. He threw his fastball right by Malco there.
Next pitch misses outside for ball one. This is Addison Allen, the pitcher we'll see on the mound here in the bottom of this inning. Allen in the 3 slot as he'll take the next pitch outside, and the head umpire says, just missed it, Jonas, just missed it.
Yeah, he's trying to be careful here, keeping that ball in the outside corner.
The 2-0. Swing and a miss by Allen. He wanted it.
Yeah, same pitch. He's been consistent. That's where they're going to try to get him.
Cavs look good in those gray jerseys and orange hats. Very sharp today as McEwen will step off the bump. The Warriors in all maroon with pinstripes. I love the look.
I like the look.
Nice rip through the gap between first and second. It'll be a base hit, and it will be bringing Cash Roth home. So an RBI single there for Addison Allen, and a good start for the Warriors as they put one on the board here in the top.
Yeah, that's a good at-bat right there. Get a run home and get them on the board. Now we'll see if they're aggressive here running with Allen. I'm assuming they're going to be.
One out, and there goes Allen. The pitch gets past the catcher. Cale Bushman just missed his glove up top, but they're saying a foul tip there, evidently. So it will bring
I guess. I don't know.
Allen back to first.
I don't know. Foul tip.
So it'll bring Allen back to first. He was going to get to second clean. Next pitch, there goes Allen this time. Hutch Martin won't swing, allowing the time to happen, and so Allen gets to 2 in scoring position with one out here in the top of the first. 0-2 count to Hutch Martin, the cleanup hitter. We'll see him at third base here in the bottom. 1-1, excuse me.
Yeah,
And there was the 1-1 up top ball called, so now 2-1. Martin, the right-handed hitter, steps back in. McEwen checks the runner at 2, and he delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 evens the count up here. Martin swung away. He wanted it. And he's just a freshman on this team, Coach, in the cleanup slot.
I saw that. They have a couple freshmen here starting.
Chopper to the shortstop. Throw over to first. They get the out. No, he bobbles it and drops it. Good play by the shortstop, Cam Whitworth, over to the first baseman, Caleb McEwen, and that's kind of some of the things that head coach Lowry said they just need to clean up those little bitty errors.
Yeah, he did. He fielded the ball, made a nice throw across the infield, and just the first baseman couldn't handle it.
Now the number 5 hitter, shortstop Braden Mathias, steps in. The right-handed hitter takes the first pitch from McEwen, a called strike. Good placement there. So the 0-1 now. With 2 on and 1 out, 1 in scoring position, 1-0 the Warriors lead. It's a line drive back to Jonas McEwen, the pitcher. He throws to 3 to get the advancing runner, Addison Allen, out for out number 2. It advances Hutch Martin to 2, and getting to first is Braden Mathias.
Yeah, nice play there by the pitcher. Again, he had a one-hop comebacker right back to him. Chose to go to third to get that lead runner, so nice play.
Cody Wheeler, the first baseman, steps in. The right-handed hitter takes the first pitch. It's a strike, and it will get past Bushman, unfortunately, and that allows the runners to advance to 2 and 3 here. So, 0-1 here. Swing and a miss for Wheeler.
Big pitch, big batter right here for Culver. Get out of this with just giving 1 run. Get back in there to bat.
The 0-2 up top, way up top, gets past Bushman. Play at the plate, and it is not in time, allowing Hutch Martin to slide in for another run. 2-0 now the Warriors lead, and Braden Mathias is on 3, the only runner left. That's how quick it can happen.
Oh, absolutely. Just pitch. He had 0-2. He gets a little too pumped up on his fastball and just up out of the reach of his catcher.
A 1-2 from McEwen. Swing and a miss, and they get out of the inning as Wheeler goes down swinging. 2 runs crossed, though, and a great first half inning.
Yeah, 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 Culver error.
So we'll take a break and come back. Bottom of the first action on the way. The Cavs will have a chance to get up to bat. That's after the break. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if If you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Back at Cavalier Baseball Field, we go to the bottom of the first, 2-0. The Winamac Warriors lead as Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build your home today. Well, it'll be interesting to see how the Cavs react here to start the bottom of the first, Coach.
Yeah, and just a little housekeeping before we get there. I inadvertently said 1 hit, 2 runs, and Winamac had 2 hits and 2 runs in that first inning. So for all you listening out there, just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page.
They're keeping stats at home.
Exactly. I don't want to be that guy.
So we'll see up first for the Culver Cavaliers. It is Cam Whitworth, the shortstop. We remember him from last year. Whitworth, the right-handed hitter, facing the left-handed Addison Allen. The first pitch offered, finds the zone. Right at the hands, inside corner. That's a good placement there.
Yeah, good pitch, riding in on the right-hander.
Next offering, finds the zone. No, just misses. So 1-1 here, low and away. The 1-1 from Allen. Finds the zone. Oh, it was strike 2, so that is strike 3.
Yeah, there was no verbal call there, just a
quick little
just
hand
a
signal.
hand, yes. But
so that was strike 3, and going down swinging is Cam Whitworth. We'll now see Jonas McEwen step into the box, a .333 hitter on 10 appearances. This is his 11th of the season as he'll take the first pitch up high. 3 hits on the year so far, and like we had mentioned, had his first home run last night against these Warriors. The 1-0 from Allen to McEwen. And that will be low for ball 2. Good duel here. Allen. Up top.
Was just getting ready to say there, the first batter, Allen looked completely in control, and now he turns around here to this guy, number 2 hitter, falls behind 3-0.
Ooh, and that one finds the zone there inside. 3-1 count now for Addison Allen to Jonas McEwen.
Generous 3-0 strike zone right there.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 makes it a full count. Allen comes in today with a 5.73 ERA. He's pitched 3.2 innings up to this point, allowing 5 hits and 9 runs. 6 base on balls and 2 strikeouts. Got his 3rd against Cam Whitworth a moment ago, and now he will get his 4th against Jonas McEwen. On the full count, Addison Allen works his way back.
Good job, Bill. I mean, with full count, you got, as the batter, you can't give the ump a chance to ring you up there, right there. If it's anywhere close, you got to be aggressive.
Now in the box for the Culver Cavs, it is Caleb McEwen. The first pitch offered from Allen misses up top for ball 1. The 1-0 from Allen misses outside. He steps back in to see the 2-0 from Allen. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2-1 count here for the junior. And Allen right to work. Finds the zone for strike two, evens it up at 2-2, and the demeanor from Allen is looking strong here.
Yeah, he's starting to get in a little bit more of a rhythm.
He delivers. And he finds the zone. 3 up and 3 down. Quick work for Addison Allen to the bottom of the first. The Warriors lead 2-0. We'll take a break and come back. More to come after this. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. We go to the top of the second. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. We're so glad you've joined us for some Indiana high school boys baseball action. The Winamac Warriors and the Culver Cavs in a Hoosier North Athletic Conference battle, and Addison Allen really showed us some stuff there in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, good stuff. He's got a good moving fastball and curveball slider, whatever he's calling it. Really kept the hitters off balance.
And from what I counted, I may be incorrect here, this is unofficial, I counted 13 pitches from Addison Allen there in the bottom of the first.
Yep.
Top of the first saw Jonas McEwen throw 23 pitches, and we remind our listeners the pitch count era here in Indiana high school baseball, you kind of got to keep an eye on that, especially if you want to keep these guys around for a couple days later. It can be really quite frustrating.
It's tough to worry about it a whole lot this early. Your starter or your top tier pitchers on your team, you probably need to keep them under 75, 60, especially when it's real feeling in the 40s. That it's just not good. Major league guys are only going 75, 80 right now, so high school kids should be well below that. So pitch count shouldn't become an issue.
We'll see the 7, 8, 9 hitter here in the top of the second. It's Peyton Addinger who takes the first two pitches. First one was a ball outside. The next one got past Bushman low and inside. So Jonas is still warming up here. Addinger comes in today, a .333 average. This is his 14th appearance on the season. He has 3 hits coming into today. The next pitch finds the zone for strike one. 2-1 to Addinger here. The 2-1. Up top, 3-1 now. McEwen. And he will end up walking Addinger, who adds to that on-base percentage. Doing very good this year. A .538 on-base percentage, Coach.
That's important. You get guys down at the bottom of the lineup. If they have good OBP, get on base, top of the lineup coming up. It's the way you score a lot of runs.
McEwen, and there goes Addinger right away, sliding in head first. They check throw down to 2, but not in time, and Addinger makes Mom's job that much harder at home for the laundry.
Dirt's not hard to get out of maroon uniforms. If they were wearing white, then the moms wouldn't like that a whole lot.
So the next pitch offered to Xavier Adriano, the catcher, misses for a ball. And he'll step back in, the right-handed hitter inside. Another ball called. Adriano comes in today, not having made contact quite yet in fair territory. As he takes the next pitch, a strike is called on the 3-1 now. This is his 4th appearance of the season, so just starting to kind of get things back going for Adriano. Swing and a miss on the next pitch. It'll make it a full count. We remember him dealing with injuries in the fall. He was the freshman starting quarterback for the Winamac Warriors. Quite the athlete. The upside's high for him. As a swing and a miss on the full count, he'll go down swinging for out number 1. McEwen's fighting with that runner in scoring position, Peyton Attinger.
That's a huge, huge win right there for the pitcher to be behind 3-0, come back and get that first out, leaving the runner at second.
Now it's Brody Winsler's chance. He's in right field today. Winsler doing a great job on the mound like he did last year. As he takes the first pitch from McEwen, a ball is called. McEwen checks Attinger at 2. Now he delivers. Just misses up top. The umpire says just barely.
How could you tell? He was just moving his hand a little bit.
Just barely.
Kind of points the direction of where the ball missed.
I'm getting his mannerisms down.
We are.
The next pitch is a called strike, inner portion of the plate, 2-1 count now here to Brody Winsler, who broke that school record last week against Argus, 20 strikeouts in a game. And you may say Argus is having a tough go right now to start the season, but 20 strikeouts in a game, Coach, that's tough.
Doesn't matter who you're playing. That's a heck of a performance.
He will end up walking Brody Winsler, who stayed very patient, and we go back to the top of the batting order. Something that Chris McGowan talked about with us last year was usually the team that can flip the batting order first, the percentage chance is in their favor to win the game.
Oh, exactly. And now the hitters are getting their second time around at the pitcher. So,
little chin music for Cash Roth as he has to dip out of the way. So that's how McEwen starts this at bat, and Roth steps back into the box here. McEwen will step off the bump.
So Roth's first at bat, singled, stole second, and then scored.
Next pitch, swung on, popped up back to left field, in foul territory, almost tracked down by the left fielder, but just short of him. Nick Skelton. So Roth will get another opportunity here. Roth, a 111 average coming into today. This will be his 14th appearance of the season, second of this afternoon, as Coach Hannon just said. 1-1 from Jonas McEwen to Roth. Chopper to shortstop, throws to 2, tries to make a double. Nope, he's going to hold on to it. Smart play there by the second baseman for Culver, Kyler Weegar. But a good snag by Cam Whitworth. Nice underhand toss to get out number 2. We'll see runners in the corners for the Warriors here.
And that's what defensively you always preach to your kids, make the routine plays. He made the routine play. He didn't hurry it, trying to turn 2. Just make sure of and get the one out.
Ooh, and Jonas McEwen is keeping his eye on Cash Roth, who almost went to 2. McEwen just steps off the mound, runs him right back to first. And Will Malco, the left-handed hitter, steps back into the box, a .333 hitter, his second appearance today. He has 4 RBIs on the season. There goes Cash, and they will go ahead and allow him to take 2. So the Warriors have 2 in scoring position, up 2-0 here in the top of the second with 2 outs. McEwen deals the 0-1, swing and a miss by Will Malco. He wanted it, good cut, but McEwen gets it past him.
Here's one of those parts of a ball game that, doesn't seem real important, but this could be a big difference maker right here.
0-2 foul tip, hits the fence. I still ducked.
I tell you what, Mitch has got some blades of steel up here because I was diving out of the way to the right back at us.
We have a fence to protect us. As another foul tip back to the fence. So Will Malco, you hear head coach for the Winamac Warriors, Mark Hendricks, say, keep fighting, Will, keep fighting.
Yep, he just keeps pumping the fastball, and Malco's getting a little closer with each swing.
Ooh, and the 0-2 finds the zone. So runners will be left stranded on 2 and 3, Coach.
It's again, you cannot let the put that pitch in the umpire's hands. It was probably something you could have swung at, and he rang him up, and that's a huge pitch right there for Culver. Get them off the field with leaving 2 runners on base. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left.
And we'll take a break and come back. Bottom of the second on the way. The Cavs have an opportunity at bat. Up next.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Bottom of the second, the Culver Cavs up to bat. They went 3 and out last time up the bat, so now they have an opportunity midway through their batting order to see if they can get something going.
Yeah, they just need to become a little more aggressive in the zone. First 3 batters all took strike 3, so you just got to figure it out. He's throwing 2 pitches for strikes, so they got to go in there, be aggressive, and try to put the ball in play.
We'll now see Drake Zorich for his first plate appearance of the afternoon, the cleanup hitter, also at third base. Right-handed hitter steps in. Zorich. And Allen to deal. Low for ball 1. Zorich, 143 on base percentage. As Allen deals, chopper back to Allen. He tries to track it down, throws over to first, and it is not in time. And Zorich has the wheels. Multi-sport athlete shows off his athleticism to get on base.
Yeah, it's a base hit. Pretty much the same play that we led the game off with for Winamac. Ball. 1-hop comebacker, tough play. Allen deflects it, and third baseman couldn't come get it and make a play.
Next up is Kyler Weeger, the second baseman, the right-handed hitter, to face the left-handed pitcher Allen as he'll throw over to first, keeping his eye on Drake Zorich. But he slides in safe. Cody Wheeler at first base. We remember his older brother, Wyatt Wheeler, also played first base for the Warriors. Graduated. Now Allen throws up top, ball called. And behind home plate for the Winamac Warriors tonight is Xavier Adriano. Allen to deal. Outside. Ball 2 here. So now, good patience.
Yeah, and right now Allen seems a little bit too concerned about that runner at first base. He's kind of picking up his front leg, and he's pausing there, like to see what the runner's going to do, and it's kind of got him off rhythm going to the plate. There he was back to normal.
And that one's inside, misses. I just noticed Kyler Weeger's bat. It looks like a number 2 pencil.
Yeah.
That is a neat-looking paint scheme. Next pitch up top from Allen, and he will walk the very patient Kyler Weeger. So this is a good start here for the Cavs in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, and right there, Allen started off the inning a little too concerned about the base runner, lost focus of what he was doing, getting the hitter out, and now he's in a little bit worse of a jam.
Opportunity now for the designated hitter, Blake Milam. He steps into the box. The right-handed hitter swings and misses the first opportunity for strike 1. This is Milam's third plate appearance of the season. Looks at the 0-1 from Allen. Finds the zone, 0-2.
There he's a little more has the focus back where it needs to be here.
0-2 from Allen, looking strong here with runners on. Misses up top. He's got Drake Zorich in scoring position, and Drake wants to get, he wants to come home to get points on the board. The 1-2 from Allen to Milam. Finds the zone, and going down looking is Blake Milam for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second. We now will see Nick Skelton, the left fielder, step in, the right-handed hitter. Freshman on this Culver Cab team, a .250 average coming into today. He swings and misses the first opportunity. Has 2 hits and 1 RBI on the season. Skelton looks. Allen deals the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He wanted that one.
Yeah, Allen's back in his rhythm now. Looks a little more comfortable here with the bottom of the lineup.
Along with that hitting percentage, Skelton has a .250 on-base percentage. The 0-2 finds the zone, and the patient shows. So 1-2 here for Nick Skelton. Allen checks the runner at 2 quickly, and he delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3, and Skelton goes down swinging for out number 2. And now we will see Cale Bushman, the catcher, step into the box. Bushman, another freshman on this Cab team, getting varsity minutes as a freshman coach.
Yeah, that's it's impressive, and they've had games under their belt now, so they're a little more comfortable in there, I'm sure.
Bushman has to duck out of the way for ball 1, and Addison Allen will deal the next one. Bushman pop up high, and it will be out of play over our heads. So it evens the count at 1-1. Bushman takes a cut there. On deck is senior Adam Peterson, the center fielder. With 2 outs and 2 on, 1 in scoring position, Bushman's trying to bring Drake Zorich home. The 1-1. Swing and a miss by Bushman. Almost knew after he swung.
Yeah, I kind of fooled him right there. Went Bushman looking fastball and kind of dropped a little slider curveball in there, had its timing off.
The 1-2 from Allen up top misses. Zorich to try to take third. He slides in, saved. So Drake Zorich will record a stolen base here, as now he is just 90 feet away from home plate. Bushman, a real opportunity here.
Big spot for the freshman here.
The 2-2 from Addison Allen. Runners in the corners for the Cavs with 2 outs. Bottom of the second, trailing 2-0. Allen kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and Bushman goes down swinging. That is out number 3, and the Warriors get out of the inning, not allowing any runs to cross. We're going to take a break and come back. Wow, top of the third on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coots Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coots Lake. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you, your family, and community. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. Finally, Kerry Block and all of the local agents at First Choice Insurance of North Judson and Knox are proud supporters of high school sports and are here for all your insurance needs. Call 574-896 576-3482 for North Judson or 574-772-5370 for Knox. Top of the third, the Winamac Warriors up to bat here as they lead 2-0, Coach. Tough bottom of the second there for the Cavs. They had an opportunity.
Yeah, they had their first 2 runners on base, and just down at the bottom of the lineup, they just weren't able to put the ball in play to move runners, make anything happen. So just check it down as a missed opportunity, and hopefully in that dugout they produce more of those.
We'll see the 3, 4, and 5 hitter for the Winamac Warriors. Addison Allen up first, the pitcher. McEwen, as we talked about a little bit earlier, is already up to 47 pitches on the night, so he'll have to be careful here and try to take care of business quickly.
Yeah, he just needs to not. He's been behind hitters, so he starts out 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, and that's not a good recipe for against a team like Winamac today.
He deals to the right-handed hitter, Allen, who was swinging for the fences on that when you felt the wind from here.
Yeah, he was aggressive there on that first pitch.
He wanted it.
Allen with an RBI single and stolen base, his first at-bat today.
And here in his second appearance, he swings at the 0-1, popped out of play foul. Now 0-2 here, and McEwen right where he wants to be.
And right after him, so he's got him sitting at 0-2, and we'll see if he can get him. Ooh.
Oh, and it finds the zone, gets past Bushman. He'll throw down to first, and they get the out. So good job. 3 pitches, takes care of 1 out here in the top of the third for the Culver Cavs, trailing 2-0. That's a good start.
And I think that was the first breaking pitch he's thrown, and boy, it was a good one. Kind of surprised me, and I know it surprised Allen in the batter's box. That was nasty.
Hutch Martin, the freshman, will step back in for his second appearance. He takes the first pitch, strike called. We talked about Hutch Martin with head coach Mark Hendricks this past Saturday on the Saturday Sports Line. This next pitch misses outside, and Mark Hendricks really likes Hutch Martin as a freshman in the cleanup spot. And he'll take the next pitch up top for ball 2.
Yeah, you can talk to any baseball coach, and if they have a freshman in the lineup, they like him.
Ooh, and Martin thought this one was low. It's called strike, and it evens up at 2-2 here. McEwen really being aggressive here in the top of the third and right to work. Popped up, high, back to right field. Over the head of the right fielder, Martin will take 2. And he will stand in at second. It just got past the glove of the right fielder for the Culver Cavs. That was Owen Tanner. Had a play on it, and it just missed him.
Yeah, right there, McEwen didn't make a bad pitch. Put it down at the knees on the outside corner, and better job right there by Hutch Martin to go get it and drive it down the line.
So now we see Braden Mathias, the shortstop, for his second appearance, with a runner in scoring position and 1 out here in the top of the third.
Reached base on a fielder's choice in his first at bat.
McEwen to deliver. And it finds the zone quickly. 0-1 here for Mathias. Next offering. Finds the zone again. Mathias, a .571 average coming into today. He's a very aggressive player. Next pitch gets past Bushman over top. Kind of a wild pitch there from McEwen, and that allows Hutch Martin to get to 3 now.
Yeah, pitch was above the head, behind the hitter. Might be, as it turns out, you hate for the runner to go to third, but might be a good setting up something here.
Chopper to second, throws to first, gets the second out, but Hutch Martin will bring another run across. 3-0 now as a sacrifice RBI for Braden Mathias.
Yeah, good at bat right there. Just hit a runner on third, just hit a ground ball to the second baseman, gets an RBI, and did his job.
Cody Wheeler up for his second appearance, the first baseman. First pitch Gets past again. Another wild one there from McEwen. Trying to hone in on his control. But already at the 6th slot, going through the lineup a second time here for the Warriors as the next pitch for Jonas is low. Ball 2.
And Cody Wheeler struck out his first at bat in the first inning.
He gets a hold of this one back to left field, and it will go foul. But you heard the sound. He hit it right on the barrel of the bat.
He did, and it turned out, foul, but he got all of it.
So 2-1 count here from Jonas McEwen to Cody Wheeler. Next pitch, strike called, evens up at 2-2 here. Wheeler, a .385 average as a sophomore, is his 21st appearance of the season. And he swings on the 2-2. It gets past Bushman. He'll try to get to first. Bushman throws down, and it is not in time. And it looks like that will be getting on base Cody Wheeler.
Yeah, it goes down as a strikeout wild pitch.
So Wheeler gets on base with 2 outs.
And that'll bring up Attinger, who walked his first at bat, stole the base.
He digs in, takes the first pitch for a called strike. Nice placement from Jonas. Attinger, we talked to a couple of weeks ago. He signed his letter of intent to continue his athletic and academic career as a fisherman. He is going to fish at Southwestern Michigan College.
Fabulous.
He's an angler. Next pitch inside. It looks like Cody Wheeler will steal and take 2. The Cavs didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. An aggressive head coach Mark Hendricks on that call there.
Very aggressive there, tried to get something going with 2 outs. But getting back to the fishermen, that would be about the only practice I wouldn't mind getting up very early and going to go to. Sounds like a good deal.
You like fishing?
I do, and as I get older, I don't get up early enough to
really enjoy.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but I don't. I'm not a get out there at daybreak kind of guy anymore.
And the next pitch gets up top past Bushman. McEwen having some trouble right now. It allows Wheeler to get to 3 with 2 outs here. They don't want to let another run cross here. Inside, and it will walk Peyton Attinger, who was very patient. Now we'll see the number 8 hitter, Xavier Adriano, for his second appearance this evening.
Yeah, Adriano struck out his last at bat, but big spot right here for the hitter and the pitcher here. Another one of those momentum shifts could be happening here, one way or the other.
So Adriano steps in, the right-handed hitter, to face the right-handed pitcher, McEwen. He deals. There goes Attinger to take 2. The Cavs let it happen. So now the Warriors have 2 in scoring position here. In the top of the 3rd, the Warriors lead 3-0. 2 outs. Cavs trying to get out of the inning with only allowing 1 run here. McEwen checks the runners. Now he delivers up top. Ball called. The 2-0. Got away from him inside, up top for ball 3 here.
Struggling with the strike zone a little bit, probably trying to overthrow, trying to do a little too much with his fastball.
That one finds the zone, and now it's 3-1. McEwen. And it misses up top and will walk Adriano. So now the bases are loaded here. An unfortunate situation for the Cavs.
A situation where maybe someone needs to walk out. Just give him a breather up there on the mound. He's thrown a lot of pitches this inning, and just to regather himself.
First offered pitch to Brody Winsler is a called strike.
Winsler walked in his last at bat.
The left-handed hitter swings and misses for strike 2, and now McEwen's ahead of the count here trying to get out of the inning.
Huge pitch here. Huge pitch.
The 0-2. Good cut by Winsler, fouled off out of play. Almost hit my car.
I didn't.
0-2 outside for ball 1. And right to work, the 1-2. Foul tip hits the fence.
And you can tell it's a big pitch here. You hear the Winamac coaches.
Yeah.
Coaches barking. This is a huge at bat here for the 9-hole hitter.
1-2 from McEwen. Low and misses. 2-2. He tried to paint that outside lower portion of the plate.
Pretty good pitch. Just didn't get the call.
He steps back up. The 2-2. Winsler gets a piece of it. Popped out of play and foul. So a little bit of a duel here between Brody Winsler, the number 9 hitter, and Jonas McEwen. The 2-2. Finds the zone, and McEwen gets out of the inning.
Huge pitch. That's that breaking pitch we saw earlier, and it's just nasty. Froze him.
So the bases were loaded, and they are left stranded here in the top of the third. We'll take a break. Bottom of the third action on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. In that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Welcome at Real Estate, our proud sponsors of local high school sports. They take care of agriculture, residential, and 1031 exchanges. Call them today at 574-896-5138. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on KVB's WKVI. Bottom of the third, Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. The Cavs get out of the inning, but they do allow one run to cross there in the top of the third. 3-0, the Winamac Warriors lead here.
One run on one hit, and they left 3 runners on base. So big pitch when he needed it by Caleb McEwen there.
I counted in that inning, maybe off 35 potentially that he had thrown.
He threw a bunch that inning. I haven't tallied mine.
So he's getting up there, and from what I have from Winamac at this point in time, Addison Allen has only thrown 33 pitches up to this point. So now we'll see Adam Peterson for the Culver Cavs, the number 9 hitter, for his first appearance of the evening. He is a left-handed hitter. He'll step into the box here and face Allen, the left-handed pitcher, for the first time tonight. Allen. And it finds the zone for strike 1.
I've got 82 pitches
total
right now
for McEwen.
For McEwen.
Allen, the 0-1. And that one finds the zone.
He's
1-1. So now it is 1-1.
It's like he's ringing him up on strike 1 up there.
Oh, and a nice little slicer up the middle. Braden Mathias, the shortstop, comes over to snag it, but not in time. And it will be getting on first.
That's when
Adam Peterson.
You couldn't roll it out there any better. He just hard enough to get it past the pitcher, and it died before it got to the middle infielder. So good job of and that's what happens when you put the bat on the ball.
And back to the top of the batting order for the Cavs It's Cam Whitworth, the shortstop. He'll take the first pitch from Allen. Ball outside. It's his second time facing Allen tonight.
Struck out looking back in the first inning.
Next pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. Allen deals, and he misses outside on the next offered pitch. 2-1 here. The 2-1. Foul tip. Evens up at 2-2 here.
Peterson, runner on first base, he's not taking any chances with his lead right now. He's about a step and a half off the base, and down by 3 runs. You really don't want to get picked off over there.
Allen deals the 2-2 too high. It'll make it a full count to Cam Whitworth, the senior on this Culver Cavalier team. We remember him from last year. Full count. Swing and a miss. It gets past the catcher. The Cavs will take 2, and Whitworth gets to first.
Batter should be out. First base was occupied, so it should be a strikeout. Batter's out.
I think that's what he is coming to say, the head umpire, to have a word with the infield umpire about that exactly.
Yeah, right now they have Culver, Peterson standing out at second base, Whitworth at first. Yep.
And they are correcting that.
Yep, Whitworth was out as on a drop strike third. You cannot advance with less than 2 outs if you're covered up. If there's a runner on first,
because he has the right to stay.
Yes, yes. But great effort, great hustle. You got to try it.
So now we see Jonas McEwen for his second appearance takes the first pitch from Allen up top, ball called with a runner in scoring position. Adam Peterson. McEwen wants to bring him home here with only 1 out in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Allen, the 1-1. Misses outside. Ball 2. One on and 1 out. The 2-1. Low. 3-1 now.
Good hitters count for Jonas McEwen. Get himself right back in the game here.
He'll step back in to face Allen. The 3-1. Big base hit over the head of the shortstop. It will advance Adam Peterson to 3. So a nice base hit there for Jonas McEwen.
Next at the bat for the Cavs, number 25, Caleb McEwen.
Winamac's outfielder right there made a nice play, coming and getting it, and gets thrown in right away. Culver's unable to. Coach probably made the right move, stopping him there at third. I think he would have been out pretty easily at home plate had he attempted it.
So runners in the corners for the Cavs in the bottom of the third. They check the runner at first. Jonas McEwen, Allen does. You know Jonas is wanting to take 2 here to get himself in scoring position with only 1 out here. This is a key moment here with Caleb McEwen in the box. There goes Jonas. Swing and a miss by Caleb. It will get past the shortstop, Braden Mathias, and scoring is Adam Peterson, and advancing to 3 is Jonas McEwen. Good job for the Cavs to get one across.
Yeah, looked like Winamac right there had a first and third situation, runner stealing. catcher came up firing. Second baseman kind of came towards the pitcher like he was supposed to cut it off. And he didn't catch it, and the shortstop didn't catch it at the bag. It just went right through. So I just think there was a communication issue right there.
Allen deals the 0-1 to Caleb McEwen. It's up top for ball one. So now Caleb McEwen, who was the tying run in the box, looking at a 1-1 here, trying to bring his brother Jonas home. Next pitch up top, ball two. Cavs showing some fight here in the third. Aggressiveness in the box. And the 2-1 from Allen, swing and a miss. Strike two. Allen, the 2-2. Strike called on the lower inner portion of the plate. My gosh, that could be questionable there.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one for the home team right there, with a runner on third, less than 2 outs, and you get that call to get you the second out. But
so that will retire Caleb McEwen for his second appearance today. Now in the box is the number 4 hitter, Drake Zorich, third baseman. He takes the first pitch outside, ball called, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Zorich trying to bring Jonas McEwen, who is at third, home. Swings at the 1-0 and misses for strike one.
Well, here's a spot where your cleanup hitter needs to pick up the 3-hole hitter and come up big here.
1-1 from Allen to Zorich. Swings and misses, strike two. He wanted it. One-two from Allen to Zorich. He steps back in. Swing and a miss, strike three. And Addison Allen gets out of the inning. What a performance there. But he does allow 1 run to cross.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Warriors.
Here in the bottom of the third, we're going to take a break and come back. Top of the fourth action on the way. 3-1, the Winamac Warriors lead. HNAC foe, the Culver Cavaliers.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894. Ask for Howard or Dean. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and being part of this wonderful tradition. Tonight's game is also sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong Air Dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. 3-1, the Winamac Warriors lead the Culver Cavs. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Kevin Hannon. Nice little afternoon for Indiana high school baseball, and this game is not the way it went yesterday at this point in time. Of course, things can change quickly like we've talked about, but at this point in time, the Cavs are showing some fight here against the Warriors.
Yeah, and right now, this inning right here, Winamac's got the top of their lineup coming up for their third time through, their third look at Jonas McEwen, who's done a good job of controlling the runs, and it's going to be important this inning for Jonas to get right through there. I won't say his pitch count's going up, but depending on, every kid's different. Some kids are able to throw more than others.
As Cash Roth is the leadoff man, chopper to short, Cam Whitworth, he throws over to first, and he will get the out. Cash Roth not happy with himself on that one.
It's batter number
That was
2,
his
Will
third
Malcolm.
plate appearance of the afternoon already.
Yeah, he's singled, reached on a fielder's choice, and then a ground out to short. Malco's next. He's struck out twice tonight.
And the left-handed hitter is now behind the count 0-1 as Jonas McEwen is right to work here. Ooh, inside at the hands at Will Malco, who dips out of the way. And I think head coach Mark Hendricks kind of joked with him, saying, "You better wear it next."
Absolutely. In a 3-1 game in the fourth, you want that kid running on first base rather than standing in the box.
Oh, Will Malco, he pops a high fly, and it'll be gloved in the infield by Drake Zorich for out number 2. So here's the defensive effort from the Cavs. We saw the intensity amp up in the last half inning where they were up to bat. Now here they are defensively trying to clean things up.
And I know it hurts for a minute if you take that pitch on the inside part of the plate.
But you're on base.
But there's one out, you're at first instead of hitting with 2 outs and nobody on. Just one of those little things in baseball.
And like we talked, it doesn't matter how you get on base, get on base. First pitch to Addison Allen was a ball. Next one's a foul tip out of play. This is his third appearance.
Yeah, he is. He singled, RBI single in the first, struck out in the third.
1-1 from McEwen, hits the dirt. And you hear the fans giving their 2 cents here on this one. 2-1 from McEwen to Allen. Ooh, there was that curve again, Coach. Just misses. It looks like it's coming right at Allen. He dips out of the way, and then it cuts, tries to get it into the zone. This time it finds the zone, and that will make it a full count here for Jonas McEwen to Addison Allen with 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the fourth. A huge moment here. The payoff. Swing and a miss. 3 up and 3 down for the Cavs as they get out of the top of the fourth, and they were surprised as well how quick it went.
Big pitch. He threw that breaking pitch right there again, full count, and made a great pitch.
Well, no hits here in the top of the fourth as this is the 4th inning stretch. We certainly thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Mark's Body Shop in Knox is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. It's the 4th inning stretch here on KVB's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
Culver's Portside Marina is part of the broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for the spring and summer. Get your watercraft taken care of by contacting Culver's Portside Marina at 574-842-5000. We appreciate their support toward continuing the tradition. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is also proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3550. And ask for Tina. Bottom of the fourth sees Kyle Weeger for the Culver Cavs step in. The number 5 hitter. We'll see the 5, 6, and 7 hitter. On the mound still for the Winamac Warriors it is Addison Allen as he delivers the first pitch outside for ball 1.
Weeger walked in his first at bat.
His second appearance today, and he's got that number 2 pencil ready to go. Love the paint scheme on the bat. Literally, the tip of the bat looks like an eraser.
Well, his mom's a teacher, so she probably found that at some resale shop or something. Mom used to teach with me over at
oh, really?
The elementary school, yeah.
He swings and misses the 2-0. It's nice that you can connect the dots. You know more people than you really realize.
Yeah, a few. The older you get, that usually happens.
2-1 from Allen. Uyghur gets a hold of it right to the first base coach, who snags it with his left hand. Nice little athletic play there. A little highlight for him. 2-2 from Allen to Uyghur. Oh, wow. A great pitch from Allen. It looked like that was going to be high.
Little curveball right there, broke in right over the outer half of the plate. So good start for Allen this inning.
Uyghur goes down looking for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. 3-1, the Winamac Warriors lead in this Hoosier North Athletic Conference battle. We remind our listeners, last night the Warriors won 11-1. Tonight is a different story, as Blake Milam steps in, the designated hitter, swings and misses for strike 1.
And Milam is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout back in the second inning.
He steps back in, and Allen to deal. Finds the zone on the inner portion of the plate. Milam, he thought it was going to come at him there.
Tell you what, if either pitcher could throw the ball right there every time, nobody could hit it, and it would be a strike all day long.
This one outside and up top, and you're right, it's just a hard place.
Yeah, down and in, from a lefty to a righty, a little cut to it, looks like moving in on the hitter's hands, and the umpire likes it right there, so keep throwing it.
Next offering outside, ball 2, so even count here, 2-2, and Addison Allen with 1 out as he delivers to Blake Milam.
There it is.
There it is again. Inner portion of the plate, it stalls Milam, and he will go down looking for out number 2.
And we don't have the advanced video displays that they do at Major League stadiums or college baseball stadiums, but I can't tell you if that's a strike or not, but in his eyes today, that's a strike, so
Yeah.
we have to adjust to it.
Boy, that'd be a cool little, I wonder how expensive that tool is.
Your unlimited budget, you should take care of that for our next broadcast.
Get that technology. Let's check to see if he had the right call. I don't think they'd like that.
No, I don't think it would do anybody any service doing something like that. It's a hard enough job to umpire, and I hate even criticizing, so I don't want to do the job.
We need more of them.
We do need more of them, and God bless them for doing it.
Nick Skelton behind the count, and he will take the third pitch. Strike 3 called, and 3 up and 3 down for Addison Allen. Nothing happening for the Cavs on that one. Quick work defensively for the Warriors. We'll be back after this. Top of the 5th action on the way. You're listening to WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. In that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company. Quick, reliable next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. Top of the 5th, Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. 3-1, the Winamac Warriors lead the Culver Cavs here in beautiful Culver, Indiana. Weather was looking interesting this afternoon, but we're going to get this game in full.
Yeah, it's for a game in the middle of April. I mean, if it's 50 and you have no chance of rain, it's definitely, when you're young, you can play in a lot of things, but this isn't a bad night for baseball.
Well, Jonas McEwen pretty much has free reign, really. The next game for the Cavs isn't until next Monday, so really you can kind of lean on him tonight and try to take care of business, only down 2 runs.
And he's battling, keeping them right in the game and doing exactly what Coach wants him to do, I'm sure.
Last time he was on the mound there in the top of the fourth, only 11 pitches.
Yeah.
So he did a good job defensively, the Cavs did. And now here we are in the top of the fifth. We see Hutch Martin, who had a nice hit the last time he was up.
Hutch has been right in the middle of everything here. He scored in the first, scored in the third, had a double, reached on an error in the first. So
McEwen deals the 1-0. It's low again for ball 2. From Jonas McEwen to Hutch Martin. Grounder gets past the shortstop, Cam Whitworth. It was a hard enough hit, and it had the bounce. Whitworth couldn't get a glove on it, and getting on base is Hutch Martin.
23,
boy, Coach Hendricks wasn't joking about this freshman in Martin.
Yeah, he hit the ball hard. I mean, right at the shortstop, probably a play he should have made, but Martin's on base again.
Now we see Braden Mathias, the shortstop, number 5 hitter, steps in, swings on the first offered pitch. It's a chopper that gets past the third baseman, Drake Zorich, and that will allow Hutch Martin to get to 2. And now getting on first is Braden Mathias.
Yeah, Braden Mathias, the second time on base, fielder's choice in the first, and again, ball the third baseman probably should have fielded, so they have a threat going here in the fifth.
Cody Wheeler, he steps in, the right-handed hitter, takes the first pitch for a called strike. A .385 hitter coming into today. It's his third appearance this afternoon. Wheeler took the first pitch for a strike. He'll swing on the next offered pitch. It's a high fly ball back to left center field, and it drops into the gap. Hutch Martin is being told to go home, and now standing at 3 is Braden Mathias for an RBI double. That's Cody Wheeler.
Yeah, hit that ball well, put it in a perfect spot between the left fielder and the center fielder, and Coach Hendricks down at third being pretty conservative right there, not trying to run it, score that extra run and get thrown out at the plate. So good at bat by Wheeler.
Nobody out with 2 on in scoring position. Peyton Adinger's in the box. He takes the first pitch from Jonas McEwen, ball called, and now Adinger has a real opportunity.
Edinger's been on base all day, 2 walks, 2 stolen bases, so he's been right in the middle of things.
He has 5 RBIs coming into the season as he takes the next offering. Ball called, 2-0 here. Adinger, a real opportunity to bring these runners home. McEwen up top, ball 3. Stares down. Peyton Adinger. He kicks and deals the 3-0, and it's inside. Ball called, and Adinger will take his base. It's fully loaded here. And now we will see Xavier Adriano for his third appearance.
And he's struck out back in the second. He walked in the third. So another big spot for the freshman here.
Does not have an RBI on the season yet. He pops one up high. It may be,
infield
yes.
Fly.
Caught by Drake Zorich at third for out number 1, and that retires Adriano, bringing up the number 9 hitter, Brody Winsler. His third appearance already this afternoon.
So McEwen made a good pitch right there to get 1 out without anybody else able to move. Let's see. Culver now has the infield in, trying to cut off that extra run.
First pitch from McEwen is up top and inside for ball 1. And Winsler steps back in, looking at the 1-0 from McEwen. Foul tip hits the fence as Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express at Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Expressway.
And Winsler, he walked in the second inning, struck out in the third.
1-1 from McEwen up top, ball 2. Winsler, the left-handed hitter here, looking at the 2-1 from McEwen. Finds the zone, and Winsler thought about it, but he hesitated there.
Good pitch there at the bottom of the zone, so kind of just froze the hitter. Big pitch here for McEwen.
2-2. Up top, ball called. One out, two on or fully loaded, bases fully loaded, two in scoring position here, and the payoff from Jonas McEwen. Grounder to Cam Whitworth at short. He throws home, and they get the out for out number 2, not allowing another run to cross. Great job by Cam Whitworth to have the presence of mind, and then Cale Bushman to keep his foot on home plate. They get that out.
Huge play. And again, it's one of those that routine plays, but you got to make them, and he fielded the ball, made a nice throw to the catcher. So good play there. And it looks like they may get out of it here.
Chopper back to Cam Whitworth, and he bobbles it. Oh, no. And Cody Wheeler will bring another run across, allowing the bases to still be loaded with 2 outs. We'll see Will Malco. It's now 5-1. The Winamac Warriors lead here in the top of the 5th. 5-1, I should say. And here's a big hit by Will Malco in the gap. It's going to bring Peyton Attinger home. It's also going to bring another run home. That is Brody Winsler, and standing in at 2 is Will Malco. Wow, Cash Roth at 3. So now it's really opening up for the Warriors, leading 7-1 here in the 5th.
Yeah, baseball's a tough game there. You get a ground ball to short, think you're out of the inning, and next thing you know, they get a big hit, empty the bases.
Oh, no, and a wild pitch gets past Bushman. Roth will slide in home. It's now 8-1. Wow. What was 3-1 just shortly, not far long ago. I don't know if I could have said it any better. What was 4-1? It was 3-1, then it was 4-1. Now it's 8-1. That's how quick things can happen. And now here is a cut by Addison Allen to Cam Whitworth at short. He throws to first. It pulls the first baseman off the bag. Will Malco will score. Now it is 9-1. And the Warriors are starting to put their foot down here in the 5th.
Next batter, number 6, Hutch Martin.
Yeah, Warriors right now are just putting the ball in play. And Culver's made a few mistakes in the field, but they're hanging in. McEwen's still doing the job on the mound, throwing strikes.
He throws over to first to check on the runner, but not in time. Addison Allen.
Tough spot right here for our pitchers. He has not thrown a bad game, and it's kind of getting away from him here, but he's doing a good job of keeping his head, still making pitches, still throwing strikes.
Allen takes 2 on the next pitch. It's a called ball, 1-0. So Allen will stand at 2.
Fourth at bat here for Hutch Martin. He scored 3 runs, reached base on an error, reached base on an error twice, and hit a double.
And he was at bat in this inning.
He led off the inning with ground ball to short.
And here he is again in this inning. He takes the next pitch, a called strike, 1-2 the count here. Hutch Martin started this run here in the top of the 5th. It's now 9-1 with 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's Addison Allen at 2. Ooh, swings and misses. It gets away from Cale Bushman. He'll pick it up and throw down to first, and the Cavs get out of the inning. 9-1, several runs cross. We'll catch you up on what happened after the break. Don't go anywhere. More Indiana High School baseball action on WKVI on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. We also thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service, including grain, agronomy, seed, fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Finally, today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Huge top half of the inning for the Winamac Warriors, Coach. 9-1 now.
Yeah, they had 6 runs on 2 hits, 4 Culver errors in that inning to kind of break this game open, heading to the bottom of the 5th.
Addison Allen still on the mound for the Warriors. We will now see Cale Bushman into the box for his second appearance.
Yeah, 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Swings and misses on the first opportunity. Bushman's had his work cut out for him as the catcher at home plate. He has had a workout today. And the 0-1 is up top, missing for ball 1. One here from Allen. Finds the zone, and it looked like it was going to miss there, but it just catches that portion of the plate. Outside, and here is the 1-2. Allen to deliver and swing and a miss. Bushman goes down swinging for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Now we see Adam Peterson, who was able to get on base his first at bat.
Yeah, he singled and scored a run for the Cavs back in the 3rd.
The left-handed hitter facing the left-handed pitcher takes the first pitch for a called strike. We remember Adam Peterson in the winter season on the basketball team. The lone senior on that basketball team for Culver this past winter. As the 0-1 misses for ball 1, evens up at 1. Oh, no, they called that a strike. 0-2.
And right now, Allen's just doing what you want a kid to do when it's a 9-1 game in the 5th. You know, throw the ball over the plate, limit your number of pitches, and you want him to put the ball in play. And hopefully your defense will make the plays behind you.
So 1-2 count here for Addison Allen. And Adam Peterson will step back in. That one misses. 2-2 the count here. Allen's really had a great game for the Warriors. 2-2. Swing and a miss by Peterson, and he will go down for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. We go back to the top of the order. It is Cam Whitworth for his 3rd appearance this afternoon, the shortstop.
Right now, according to my stats, Allen has 14 Ks through 4 2/3.
Wow. We've talked about the pitching for the Warriors. They've got several guys that can provide for them throughout the entire game. Brody Winsler just last week, 20 strikeouts, the strikeout record in a game for the Warriors against Argus. And now Allen, like you had said, 14 already here tonight. As the 1-1 to Cam Whitworth, Allen deals. Up top misses, 2-1 here. Whitworth awaiting the pitch, and the 2-1 is delivered. Finds the zone, evens up at 2-2 here. Allen kicks and deals. And it'll make it a full count here up top. Allen, the 3-2. And he will end up walking Cam Whitworth, who will take his base. This brings up Jonas McEwen for his third appearance this afternoon.
That's one of those at-bats that's probably not going to make Coach Hendricks very happy there with Allen walking the leadoff guy, adding to his 6 pitches to his total, and then obviously not getting out of the inning, having to throw an extra pitch.
Grounder to short, throws over to first. He's safe. Cam Whitworth will go ahead and take 3. Wow. So runners in the corners, Jonas McEwen gets on base. Shortstop Braden Mathias had a good throw over to first, but it made Cody Wheeler have to jump up in the air to grab it off the bag.
Yeah, it was just high, and he jumped up to catch it, but at the same time, McEwen was motoring down the line and beat it out.
Now we see Caleb McEwen in the box. Takes the first pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. With 2 outs, 1 in scoring position, runners in the corners here for the Cavs, trailing 9-1 in the bottom of the 5th. The 0-1. There goes Jonas McEwen. Caleb swings and misses. They will tag Jonas at 2. A good throwdown by Xavier Adriano, the catcher. And the Warriors get out of the inning, not allowing any runs to cross. As we will take a break and come back. Top of the 6th is on the way. It's all Winamac Warriors here in Culver.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build your home today. Top of the 6th, 9-1. The Winamac Warriors lead the Culver Cavs. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon, and quick work there. But they still got on base. The Cavs did, but the Warriors were able to shut them down.
Yeah, no runs on no hits. Or no runs, no hits, 2 left on base. And we have a pitching change here for Culver. Here in the top of the 6th.
Looks like that's Cam Whitworth. So we're going to see Cam Whitworth in relief for Jonas McEwen here in the top of the 6th. A lot of work to do. Whitworth. We look at the stats here for the pitching. From what I'm seeing, hasn't pitched yet this season. So first opportunity for Cam Whitworth here. As up to bat first, we'll see the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. It's Braden Mathias, the shortstop for the Winamac Warriors. Is this his 4th appearance already today?
Yeah, it'll be his 4th at bat. He has reached on a fielder's choice, grounded out, and reached on an error. But the ground out he had drove in a run. So 1 RBI on the day for Mathias.
So, a lot of runs here. The Warriors put on the board in the 5th. That's tough.
It is.
Because the Cavs were right there up to that point, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, it gets to be where it's demoralizing for the kids. You just hope they keep their heads up and still realize they have 2 innings to play.
First offered pitch from Whitworth is swung on, and it is A slow, high hit back to third base, and Drake Zorich will grab it for out number 1.
That's a great relief appearance right there for Whitworth. 1 pitch, 1 out. See if we can keep up that pace.
Cody Wheeler.
Now we see Cody Wheeler for his 4th appearance. Whitworth to deal. Swung on the first pitch, popped up high, back to right center field, and it falls in the gap. Wheeler's turning for 2, and he will stand in for a double, Coach.
His 2nd consecutive double here today. So last doubled in the 5th with an RBI. So getting hot here late in the game.
Next batter is 12, Eli Budka.
So now Eli Budka, first plate appearance this afternoon. He is moving into the number 7 slot for Peyton Attinger here. He'll take the first pitch inside, ball called. You look at the roster for the Winamac Warriors and you sit there and think, how are we able to get some guys this much time? You have this many guys on the team. And Budka gets an opportunity here tonight against the Cavs as he swings and misses for strike 1, evens up at 1-1 here.
Yeah, always a good point in the season, especially early. Get the bench guys some at bats and keep everybody in the feel of the game.
Next pitch inside and low for ball 2. Whitworth checks Wheeler at 2, and he delivers. Inside up top, good hold by Budka. Whitworth, the 3-1, finds the zone. He'll have a full count. Whitworth with 1 out, 1 on in scoring position here in the top of the 6th. He deals the 3-2. Ooh, inside, and he will walk Eli Budka, who gets on base.
Next batter, number 5, Xavier Adriano.
And now Xavier Adriano will step up. His 4th appearance this afternoon.
Tell you what, he struck out in the 2nd, walked in the 3rd, infield fly in the 5th. He has had runners all over the bases for him tonight, hitting some big spots today.
Big rip, gets past the shortstop, and that will bring Cody Wheeler home. Turning for 2 is Adriano, and he'll slide in safe. Eli Budka will get to 3rd. So an RBI double, Coach.
Yes, RBI double for Adriano. Right on cue. I just mentioned how he's hitting some big spots and did a nice job. He hit that ball hard. That ball hit the ground before the shortstop and rolled into the gap past the outfielders. So he hit every piece of that baseball.
Well, I'll see junior Caden Runk get his first plate appearance of the evening tonight as he steps into the box to face Whitworth. Swings on the first offered pitch. It stays fair. Back to Drake Zorich. Slings it over to first. Not in time. And getting on base on the first pitch offered is Caden Runk.
Pinch hit, base hit right there. Just rolled it right down the line and stayed fair.
He's top 3 batting average. He's off 400 on the year. That was his 18th appearance. Makes it his 5th hit of the season. And now we will see number 14 for the Winamac Warriors, Cash Roth, back to the top of the batting order with the bases loaded here. Swings on the first offered pitch and misses for strike 1.
It's his 5th at bat. He's singled, reached on a fielder's choice, grounded out, reached on an error in the 5th. Scored 2 runs.
So the 0-1 from Whitworth here. Outside. Good job by Bushman to stay in front of that one.
Great stop, saving a run right there. Kind of lunging out to his right with the backhand and was able to get a glove on it, keep it right there.
And now Whitworth and Bushman will have a word with each other. Getting an understanding of what they want to do here with Cash Roth. The 1-1. Whitworth kicks, he deals. Swung on, and it'll be gloved by the shortstop for out number 2. That is number 18 at the shortstop position right now for the Culver Cavaliers. It looks like number 18, I believe.
Will Malco.
Yes, I believe it is 18. Well, maybe not.
Maybe
they don't
not,
seem to
yeah.
have an 18 on the roster.
Whitworth deals to Will Malco, who swings and misses for strike 1. 2 outs, bases loaded here in the top of the 6th. 10-1, the Warriors lead. 0-1 from Whitworth, misses outside, ball 1.
Malco doubled back in the 5th, scored a run.
Whitworth to deal, swing and miss by Will Malco. And I think it might be at shortstop. I think that is actually Kyler Weegar. Kyler Weegar moved from second to short,
And then
and
the
Caleb
pitcher
McEwen.
went to second. The pitcher went to second then.
Yes. And the next pitch for Will Malco misses, ball 2, evens up at 2-2 here. Whitworth, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Will Malco goes down swinging, and that is out number 3. But the Warriors get one across. 10-1 here. We'll take a break. Bottom of the 6th on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. 10-1, the Winamac Warriors lead the Culver Cavaliers as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. And the Cavs really had things up to the 5th inning there, but since that time, the Warriors have really made a case for why they've won this game.
Yeah, they've just the pressure of the game, Winamac getting on base, putting the ball in play. Culver made a few mistakes defensively, and it just snowballed from there.
Well, as quickly as the Warriors were able to put points on the board, the Cavs are not done yet. They still have the bottom of the 6th here. They'll also have the bottom of the 7th. So if they can get some things rolling here, it looks like we will see first up to bat. I believe that will be Caleb McEwen, the number 3 hitter. We will see the 3, 4, and 5 hitter, Caleb McEwen, Drake Zorich, and Kyler Wheeler right there early and mid part of the batting orders. Could be an opportunity.
Yeah, we're looking at 3, 4, 5 here, and so far today, Allen's handled them pretty well, this part of the order. So
Addison Allen still on the mound for the Winamac Warriors. The left-handed pitcher throwing to the right-handed hitter, Caleb McEwen. Grounder to short, Braden Mathias. He throws over to first to Cody Wheeler, and they get the out for out number 1.
Next up for the Cavs, number 35.
Now it's Drake Zorich, the cleanup hitter, third baseman.
Zorich with a single back in the 2nd inning, stole third. Third at bat today.
1 out, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Allen deals, swing and a miss by Drake Zorich. (0-1) popped up high, foul over our heads, out of play, makes it 0-2.
Tell you what, that ball didn't get over the fence very much, and not a single defensive player even looked that way. So Wonder if anybody saw it or just realized saving some energy and didn't even attempt it.
Grounder to third, throws over to first. Wheeler had a glove on it, but it falls through, and that allows Drake Zorge to get to first. Picked up by Hutch Martin at 3. But Wheeler can't hold on. So now with one out, one on first, we now see Kyler Weegar.
And Weegar with a walk in the second, strikeout in the fourth. Third at bat today.
Allen. Swing and a miss by Weegar for strike one. Allen. Inside, ball called. 1-1 here. Next pitch, swung on and hit, back to right field, and it'll be gloved by the right fielder, Brody Winsler, for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
And for those of you that are listening at home, that ball looked off the bat like it was going to drop into right, and then you look up and the right fielder is playing about as shallow as I've seen. Actually, all 3 outfielders are playing about as shallow as you'll see in high school baseball.
This brings up the designated hitter, Blake Milam, and yeah, you see they are way.
Yeah, they're pulled in a long way.
0-1 here for Blake Milam. He swings and misses 0-2. He'll step back in and look at Allen here. With 2 outs, 1 on. Drake Zorge at first. The 0-2 from Allen. Swing and a miss, strike 3, out number 3. Runner left stranded. As that is the bottom of the 6th. We'll take a break. Top of the 7th on the way. The Winamac Warriors are looking strong here, 10-1 as we end 6.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment. Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Back at Cavalier Field, Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. We go to the 7th inning. 10-1, the Winamac Warriors lead HNAC foe, the Culver Cavaliers, here in beautiful Culver, Indiana. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Tough situation for the Cavs here as the Winamac Warriors are now up to bat. It is Addison Allen for his 5th or 6th?
5th at bat.
5th at bat today. He will swing on the first offered pitch from Cam Whitworth, who is in relief for Jonas McEwen.
Yeah, Allen today has an RBI, 2 stolen bases, and 1 base hit.
The 0-1 from Whitworth. Swung on, grounded to third. Zorich snags it, throws to first. Wild gets past Caleb McEwen. It allows Addison Allen to advance to 2, and he slides in safe. So reaching 2 on error is Addison Allen.
Yeah, he's been on base 3 times, and You can tell his speed is put. The third baseman picked that ball up cleanly, and Allen's moving down the line, and that the fielder knows that, and he just didn't make the throw he needed to make right there.
Hutch Martin now in the box, swings at the first offered pitch from Whitworth. It's a high fly ball back to center field. It'll be gloved. Tagging up is Addison Allen. He'll throw to third. The throw was there, but it hits the glove of Zorich and bounces out, so Allen gets to 3. Will sacrifice fly there, advancing the runner.
Next batter, 23, Braden Mathias.
So with 1 out, 1 on, third in scoring position here, Addison Allen is 90 feet away as the Warriors lead 10-1 here. Braden Mathias steps in, and he's had a good night.
Yeah, he's had an RBI reach base a couple times, so he's had a good offensive at bat. Put the ball in play a lot.
571 hitter coming into today. Ooh, and he will wear that pitch by Cam Whitworth. So Mathias takes his base. And we've been talking about on-base percentage. Mathias has an on-base percentage of .682, Coach.
It's going up.
It's going up after today.
Just what you want him to do right there. Just get on base.
So now Cody Wheeler.
See if he can keep his streak going. He's doubled and scored in the last 2 innings.
Runners in the corners. 1 out. Top of the 7th. Whitworth checks the runners. There goes Mathias to take 2. And Bushman smart there, allowing it to happen. Keeping his eye on Addison Allen at 3. So now both runners in scoring position for the Warriors.
And again, Culver's infield is in, so they're trying to keep it at a 9-run game.
Ooh, and through the gap between third and short is a base hit for Cody Wheeler. It'll be a 2 RBI base hit as he brings Addison Allen and Braden Mathias home. So Cody Wheeler, he's adding to that, Coach.
He's having a day, especially in the last 3 innings. 3 for 3, couple RBIs.
So with 1 on and 1 out, it's 12-1 now. The Warriors lead, and Cam Whitworth is set to deal here. First pitch misses. This is number 12 for the Winamac Warriors, Eli Budka, his second appearance.
Yeah, he walked last inning in his first at bat today.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, evens up at 1-1 here. Whitworth kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Budka will go down. I was behind a pitch. My apologies up here in the booth.
You and me both.
So that was strike number 3, and going down swinging is Eli Budka. And stepping up now is Xavier Adriano, the catcher.
RBI double last inning.
Called strike for the first pitch from Whitworth. Whitworth, remember him from last year. He likes to wear his baseball caps a little to the left there, a little off center. I like the look. A little attitude.
No
Next
comment.
Pitch, grounder to Drake Zorich at third. He throws to 2 to get the third out, and the Cavs will get out of the inning. But a couple of runs crossed, 12-1, as we'll take a break and come back. The bottom of the 7th is up next. It's all up to the Cavs to try to get back into this game. They've got a lot of work to do. We'll see what happens here after this.
When you are considering buying or selling a property, you can't be too careful. The forms, the regulations, the inspections. You need someone who is experienced to help you with the process. The professionals at Welcome Mat Real Estate are experienced in residential and agricultural, both important for our area. And they can help you with your 1031 exchange as well. Call Welcome Mat Real Estate at 574-896-5138. And a friendly hand will hold you as you work through your real estate transaction.
Back here at Cavalier Baseball Field, 12-1, the Winamac Warriors trying to beat the Cavs on back-to-back nights here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. Reynolds Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coons Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coons Lake. The start of the game up to the 5th inning was really a great game, but the Warriors, since that 5th inning, coach, have just taken over.
Yeah, it just mushroomed, and the snowball started going downhill, and Culver just couldn't make a play to stop them. And you give Winamac credit. You put the ball in play, put pressure on the defense, and they did what they needed to do offensively. They haven't hit the ball all over yard. I don't know the number of hits. I haven't totaled that up, but they've just done a good job making contact.
Well, here in the bottom of the 7th, it's all or nothing right now for the Culver Cavs.
Batter for the Cavaliers is number 13, Nicholas Scouten.
We'll see Nick Scouten step into the box.
Third at bat. He's 0 for 2 so far today's ball game.
This will be the 7-8-9 hitter for the Cavs. And Addison Allen is going to try to pitch a complete game here, Coach. First pitch offered, swung on and missed by Scouten.
Looks that way with the complete game.
0-1 from Allen, right to work. Swung on and missed. Strike 2 for Scouten. No time at all. Allen is already delivering. And Scouten will miss that one. He's upset with himself. He jumped in the air. He just was a hair behind it. That's another strikeout to add for Addison Allen, Coach.
That's what I was just looking about to see where we're at.
This is now Cale Bushman for his 3rd appearance this afternoon. Takes the first pitch. Very patient. Outside ball called.
16 strikeouts through 6 in the 3rd.
Wow. The 1-0 from Allen to Bushman up top again, and a good eye from Bushman.
Bushman's 0 for 2 on the day.
Next pitch. Ball 3. Making him work for it here. And it will miss, walking Bushman to get on base.
Number 8, Adam Peterson.
So Bushman, with an OBP of 444, stayed patient and he gets on base here.
That'll bring up Peterson, who singled and scored back in the 3rd and then struck out in the 5th.
Peterson, a 375 on base percentage. He steps into the box with a 167 batting average. First pitch from Allen. Left-handed pitcher to left-handed hitter is called strike as Peterson lets it go. 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the 7th, 12-1, the Warriors lead. Allen gets past the catcher, wild pitch. Adriano couldn't get a glove on it, and Cale Bushman will get to 2, getting him in scoring position here.
Yeah, Culver right now, they need guys to get on base. It doesn't matter hitting the ball. However, they need base runners here. Get Addison up to his pitch count number, which he's closing in on.
The 1-1. Just too high. I love the animations from the umpire. We've learned a lot tonight.
Yeah, we have. For sure.
2-1 here from Allen. Ooh. And he will say Peterson went more than halfway on the swing.
I think he's saying that he attempted to swing. I'm glad you can decipher the hand signals.
It's taken
because I've never seen some of them before.
It's interesting. I'm learning. And the next pitch is a called strike, and Peterson will go down looking there For out number 2, it'll go back to the top of the batting order. It is Cam Whitworth.
Cam's 0 for 2 with reached on a walk back in the 5th.
First pitch, chopper to first. Cody Wheeler will tag, and that will be the end of the ball game. 12-1. The Winamac Warriors beat the Culver Cavaliers in this Hoosier North Athletic Conference battle. They beat the Cavs last night 11-1. They beat the Cavs tonight 12-1. The Warriors are making a statement here for the Hoosier North Athletic Conference. You heard it here first. The Winamac Warriors beat the Culver Cavs here in this one. We'll take a break and come back. We have our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Also, our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. That's in the Collins Insurance Postgame Show. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment with Lawn Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
12-1 is the final as the Winamac Warriors beat their HNAC opponent Culver here in Culver, Indiana. The Warriors will now go to 5-1. The Cavs still searching for their first win of the season at 0-5 now. A tough night for the Cavs. I'm joined by our sports analyst Kevin Hannon. The Cavs showed signs of life there through 5 innings, only allowing, 3 runs up to that point.
They did, and Jonas McEwen kept them right there on the mound. And, he got up, threw a lot of pitches today, but they competed. And then when things started going badly there in the 5th and Winamac kind of broke the game open, Culver didn't make the defensive plays to stop that outburst. Right. And it just, like I said, we've mentioned before, it just snowballed from there. So, baseball's a funny game. You look at this score and you think, oh, geez, Culver never had a chance. They were never in this game. But I hope right now down the line that Culver's Coach Lowry's talking about, how close they are.
Yeah.
And they are.
They can compete.
Yep.
They're
Absolutely.
showing that they can compete. Well, and let's talk a little bit about something that stands out from your perspective in this game. Other than the 5th inning, was there anything that from either team that stuck out to you?
I thought Addison Allen did a great job. Obviously, 17 strikeouts. So defensively, Winamac didn't have to make as many plays because there weren't as many balls in play. But I thought he was good. I was kind of surprised in mid-April that he was able to go 7 innings out here tonight on a cool night, but that's great. I love pitchers that want the ball, and I think he's probably that. I don't know the kid, but I can tell from just the way he acted on the mound, he wanted to finish this game today.
Yeah, well, and he did, and that's what we've been talking about, the pitching from this Warriors squad. It is showing itself to be pretty tough.
Sure.
Brody Winsler with 20 strikeouts last Thursday, and then how many did you say he had? 16?
17 today.
Strikeouts for Addison Allen. The pitching staff is very strong on this Warrior team.
And the way the HNAC schedule lays out, as long as you don't get rainouts somewhere along the line, But when you play back-to-back days, you got to have a pitching staff. You can't just roll through the conference with two guys unless you have two dudes that are better than everybody on the other team. But you have to have a pitching staff to win back-to-back days. And more power to him. Addison Allen was the man today on the mound.
Well, they get the job done, 12-1. We'll take a break and come back for our Stark County Co-op play of the game. This is the Collins Insurance postgame show on KVB's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
12-1's the final as the Winamac Warriors beat the Culver Cavaliers. We're talking our Stark County Co-op play of the game. Coach, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Cody Wheeler. You know, the last 3 innings of the game, 5th, 6th, and 7th, he had 3 hits, 2 doubles, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. But in the 5th, he was the 3rd batter that inning. First 2 guys reached base, and it was still a ball game right there. I think it's 3-1 game, and he steps up and hits a ball that scores a run, gets kind of the ball rolling for the Warriors at that point. And so Cody Wheeler, I think, with that double in the 5th, is our big play of the game.
Yeah, we were talking about that big 5th inning here with head coach Mark Hendricks now here in the post-game show. Coach, that 5th inning, you know, the Cavs were right there with you guys up until the 5th inning, and then it seemed like opened a can of worms there on the Cavs. Tell us your perspective.
Yeah, I give credit to Culver. They hung in there. I thought we played flat, and I was worried about it. Hey, their kid threw hard, stayed around the plate. We got it done.
Yeah.
Addie, you know, would have been a school record strikeouts a week ago, but now it's just a great game. But, no, Wheeler got a big hit there. Got things going, and, you know, we started hitting some balls hard, you know, gave them some problems. We didn't hit the ball the way we have been, but it's baseball. You're going to have those days. And finally get a couple days practice. You know, we haven't got to practice since last Wednesday, so we're ready for some practice. And, yeah, we'll get some things corrected.
You got a question for Coach here?
No, great job.
Oh, he probably critiqued me all game.
I did not. I was on your pitch count, though, making sure that you didn't violate a rule there late in the game.
You turn it in. Let's bring Addison Allen in here. Man, Addison, you had a great game on the mound. Talk about how you felt. You know, you're coming off last week. You know, Brody Winsler has those 20 strikeouts that breaks the school record. And we've kind of talked about it with head coach Mark Hendricks on the Saturday show about this pitching staff. Now here you are against the Cavs, and you're able to get 17 of your own strikeouts. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. It makes the team feel good. Team's alive, but just credit the whole team. You got to be comfortable with them behind you and trust them.
Yeah, let's say through the first few innings there, the Cavs were really kind of fighting there, up 3-1, and then the bats just really got going. Talk about defensively. You got the guys behind you where there were times it did get in play, but you could rely on the defense. You know, Braden Mathias there at shortstop. I mean, he does a great job. Talk about some of the other guys defensively that you appreciate having behind you.
All over. Start at the home plate, first base, had some good digs today. Stopped a pickoff that would have usually went to the fence. Braden just great at short. Second baseman are great. Outfield, getting it knocked down and getting the ball in. So.
Yeah, Coach was talking about placement there on the inner portion of the plate, you know, right at the hands. I mean, if you throw that there every time, it's hard for anybody to hit. Talk about trying to hone in where you want the ball to go. I know it's not always going to go where you want it to go, but there were times tonight where you were right where you wanted it to go.
Yeah, I've been playing the same guys for 4 years. You know who the good hitters are, and you know where you generally want to put it to. get a good outcome. So
yeah, talk about the relationship with your catcher there behind home plate. I mean, you guys have to be on the same page. You have to be on the same rhythm, and you never know what can happen sometimes. Talk about your relationship.
Yeah, I love the kid. I used to pick him up for school every day. He's just a freshman, but he's a good kid. I like him a lot. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Well, you have to have a good relationship with your catcher. You never know when things go wild. Of course, you've got another game coming up here, Coach. Rensselaer Central on the 18th. And what do you know about them here in the next few days?
Not much. I'll start looking at them tonight and tomorrow. I know last year when we played them, they had some guys out, and they had a lot of young guys, and they're all back. And Rensselaer is usually a really good program. I told the kids, we'll be ready. We'll put in 2 good days' work and finally get to play at home, which can't wait to get off that bus.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So we're excited about playing at home more than who we're playing. But, we'll go and see if we got anything for Rensselaer.
I was laughing at your pregame comments about getting the dogs on the bus and rolling down the street. I tell you what, I've had some groups where I wish we could have played 28 games on the road because you get back and you don't have to watch kids clean the field up. You just show up, play ball.
I love post game on the road. I love that. But they're ready. School put a lot of time and money in the field. It would be nice to get on it and play one at home.
Well, it'll be exciting against Rensselaer. Good luck to you, Coach. Always appreciate talking to you. I'm glad you brought Addison up. So, big game for him.
Yeah, it was. It was a great game for Addie. Again, the guy that had the record played with me, and the other kid pitched for me in 2002. It was an old record. It's been beat twice in 1 week. That's pretty rare. So, Addie was on it today.
I'm going to flip sports real quick because, of course, you're an assistant coach of the football team. But I always remember, Addison, that play against North Judson 2 seasons ago where it took all the way to the fourth quarter to score. You remember this game?
Oh, yeah.
And they had scored the first touchdown of the game. They kick off to you, and you take it back to the house right away to tie the game. You guys get the 2-point conversion. You actually take the lead there in the fourth.
I told him fear is an amazing thing.
But I always remember that play. You remember that play, Addison? I'm sure you always remember that play.
That's one I'll always remember.
So it's stuck in my head, too. Addison Allen matched it on the next play. Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. Addison, it's nice to officially meet you. A big win for you. 12-1, the Winamac Warriors beat the Culver Cavaliers. Coach, you have a good evening.
You too.
Get home safe.
Thanks for coming.
Oh,
Great
of course.
Get to Winamac.
Absolutely. We will. We will. That's head coach of the Winamac Warriors. It is Mark Hendricks here in the Collins Insurance post-game show. We talked about our Stark County Co-op play of the game. We've got our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game up next, so sit tight. This is the Collins Insurance post-game show.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
Time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson St. Pierre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Well, I think Coach Hendricks already kind of let us know who we should choose, but I think you had already had that in mind.
Absolutely. I think it tells you what two old baseball coaches, me and Coach Hendricks, what we value in a player.
You've known him a long time.
Yeah, what we value in a player. And anytime a kid does what Addison Allen did on the mound, it's a no-brainer because the game starts on the mound. You can say all you want, but if you got the man out there that day, more than likely you're going to win.
Well, and I'm sure you don't mind seeing Coach Hendricks when you're not facing him.
No, I always enjoyed when I was playing. I was a pretty social guy when I was coaching. There were some years, you ask my former players, they probably told you I was nicer to the other team than I ever was to my team.
Was that psychological?
So, no, it wasn't. It was just a grouchy old coach that expected boys to do the perfect thing every time, I guess. But no, I think Addison Allen is the man for that award tonight with a complete game. 17 strikeouts, walked 3, gave up 3 hits, and allowed 1 unearned run. And I think if you asked him honestly, I don't think he probably pitched his best game tonight. I think there were moments early in the game where he was kind of off a little bit. It took a couple big plays to get him back in that rhythm. But once he got in that rhythm there in the 5th, 6th, 7th inning, he was pretty dominant.
Well, congratulations to Addison Allen for being named our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, helping his team beat the Culver Cavaliers. KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action next Monday to see the Tri-Township Tigers host their rival, the South Central Satellites. 2 of WKVI area teams clash again on the air. That's next Monday as we will be going live at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. Final word from you tonight, Kevin.
Oh, it was great to be back in the booth. Glad to see the spring season here again, and it just tells you how fast, as a teacher, how fast school year goes. I can't believe we're here at this moment,
it's
but
crazy.
I tell you what, love to see the sunshine as it just came out here at Culver.
It's peeking out now, but we got this game in full. We're so excited. The Cavs are back in action next Monday against Elkhart Christian here at home. The Winamac Warriors are back in action this Friday, taking on Rensselaer Central. So, final tonight is 12-1. The Winamac Warriors beat the Culver Cavaliers. This is from all of us here at KVB. We thank you for listening to Indiana High School Baseball. For our sports analyst Kevin Hannon, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Baseball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5-Star. We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.